I'm Namu and welcome to a new video. I am kind of nervous for this one, but also excited. We're gonna watch That Zone Between Area 50 and 52 by Internet Historian. I think this is supposed to be a little creepy. I also think that this is supposed to do with like something like what is it called? Like SC something, like a collection of like monsters. I don't know much about, but yeah, basically I think this is supposed to be a little creepy. Maybe not, but I think there's a chance. So I'm a little nervous, but I am intrigued to check it out. It's been one of the highly recommended videos from Internet Historian. So yeah, today's the day. Let's check it out. This video meets the criteria of legal fair use and those of YouTube guidelines. No citation or example media herein constitutes infringement under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Okay. The following is satire and journalistic in nature. The following is not an endorsement, invitation, or condoning of harassment towards the individuals featured in this video. Please behave yourselves. Once again, what could this be about?
Aliens.
Okay, about
They
aliens?
exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just look up at the night sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, only truth.
You're on a no-flight list for doing what?
Just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list.
Even just for looking for clues?
Coincidence? There are no
Do we get on the like not allowed to fly list if we watch this video? If that happens, coincidence?
coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse. Locked up tight in Area 51.
See, so is this saying like aliens are kept in a place called Area 51?
And so our story begins with one man. Joseph
Oh my god.
Experience. On
Joseph, our experienced fear factor contestant.
June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower. Right. Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51. And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah. Huge.
View for yourself this incredible testimony before the U.S.
They removed it for violating YouTube's policy on revealing big secrets.
Ben takes it down.
That's
You
obviously made
used to
up,
work
right?
at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on.
Okay, they're editing it weird, right? They're editing it weird.
And all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck is this?
we have, you know, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big,
Wow.
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle.
You know,
Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
well, the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking
What? I'm not even doing anything.
drop dead
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
It's not what happened, clearly.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beam.
But, like, I guess, still regardless, someone who worked in a place called Area 51 came on the show and said a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely
And
free.
it started an incredible awakening. In
I wonder if, like, Internet Historian edited it, like, funny like that, because he's not really allowed to actually put the real content up. You know? Because it was taken down.
Dominating the people's brains with knowledge.
Who killed JFK?
Flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan with a spear?
And soon they were bursting with righteous
Sun sleeps at night. Fluoride in the toothpaste. Chemtrail mist.
curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid.
Alright, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the idea.
Oh.
And just see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
Facebook user wears a hat. Okay. Matthew Roberts.
He had heard about aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them. Real bad. But what could he do? How could he possibly get into Area 51 to check him out?
I wonder, where is Area 51? If it's a real place, like, where in... Like, which state? Where?
Think.
Think. How to...
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51,
Is
I would
he
be
having
shot
like a
and
Naruto heaven thing?
killed. Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed. But scenario 3. If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets, then someone, surely, is gonna get through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government. Let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central Tourist Attraction and coordinate our entry.
Is this a real place? There is a tourist attraction. But why would they set up something like that if they don't want people to, like, know more about it or try to dig clues about it?
If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
There's a lot here to be excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending button.
Interesting. September 20th, 2019. Was the event getting, like, deleted from Facebook? Before they could click accept? This is too slow. Too slow. It's gone. They did it. How
Within
many?
just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees.
So many interested
People
too.
loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is gonna raid Area 51.
Young people from all over the globe are
Did
joining up to
PewDiePie go
fight
too?
for the future.
Nigel, a runner. Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Silent, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have
Is
the
this
ships.
for real, for real?
We have the weapons.
Time to put his gun down!
That's not,
We need
but
soldiers.
what if this was
We
real?
need you all.
And just like that, the game was on. Ad time. Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love it.
So basically, a bunch of people who are interested in aliens are gathering around the tourist center of Area 51, and it's so big, thousands of people have reserved to go.
Be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod.
Nod.
Nod on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and
To nod or to not to nod. Nod or to nod.
Will you break these chains?
But wherever I go,
Why is this so sad?
there you are.
NordVPN.com/internet historian.
No, thanks. Look, I just...
Yeah. There's just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience, and I know women. Good morrow to you, my ladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international Netflix catalog. Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it when your dishwasher gets region locked? No more. Oh, I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new
Of course,
product,
you gotta put the
Threat
kitties.
Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think NordVPN.com/internet historian. Woo! Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. All right, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. Ooh, you could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more seriously. Have you heard about their amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internet historian. Tell them who sent ya. Ad over.
Who is Area 51?
Welcome
I would
to the
like to
mission
know.
brief. Let's do a bit of background on Area 51.
Thank you.
Secret military base, first developed in 1955.
In
This is
Nevada.
what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery. Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of 2 men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality that seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft. Motherfucker, don't you tease me. Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest version of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here.
Okay,
And the final
I
thing
don't
that
even know what Roswell is.
no, is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down. So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes, several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security.
A spokesman for the National Nuclear Security Administration says the man failed to stop at the security gate on Monday at Nevada National Security Site. Blank says the man drove for about 8
barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire. He was shot dead at the scene. And it was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not...
Oh no! Oh my gosh. Do you think though that they really genuinely made a mistake and got in there, or they were just like curious and being kind of like, oh, nothing that bad can happen to us, and went in? That's crazy though if that's the latter, because like the parents like made they decide to just risk their family's lives. You don't know.
Four went
After
off
all the
track.
stories.
You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And Will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip.
With a limo?
Fast forward 3 weeks. It's like 6 in the morning and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides...
He needs to calm down. What is he doing with the limo? Doing the donut, they call it?
It's to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times, before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet.
Oh my
He
gosh.
announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up." His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51. However, as sound as this plan was,
This can't be real. Like, was he just simply curious about Area 51? Or was he just simply wanting to create more chaos because doing the donut on the regular street was just not hitting the spot no more?
quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out. So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him.
Oh no.
At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens."
Like, what can you say when someone did all that to see aliens? It's his dream.
He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One. And by the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm
What does
involved
that
with
even mean? High security clearance? Involved with a mob?
and someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights. Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last
Oh my gosh, he's crazy! What is this logic? CNN reached out to the firm the man claimed was representing him, and the firm said it is not representing him in this matter.
3 weeks. Amazing. After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent
He is
to a mental
completely unhinged.
hospital for assessment. Or so they say.
Ooh, how convenient.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers.
It's a lot.
This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so serial that they even went over the nuances of Naruto running.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is a real slide, by
Okay,
the way.
so it is true. The guy was wearing the Naruto like headband, and maybe some of the people who were gonna be at the site were gonna run like this. This is crazy. They were studying about Naruto running.
And it required a real demonstration, of course.
Imagine if they were like actually taking having like a serious meeting discussing about the Naruto running and how it's gonna look and how to combat it. Wait, hold on, let me look at the bottom. It's hard to read, but it says prevailing explanation is that this was something close to an assignment homework exercise for officer. they didn't really care. Okay.
Real slide, by the way, and it required a real demonstration.
Run.
Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
Alright, so if the military decides to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
Mind palace.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to music festival. For the government, let's do this.
Alright, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts.
Interesting.
Set to take
They're
place
calling a concert at Area 51.
in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total
No way. That's so little. That's it.
residents and practically no infrastructure.
Oh, this is not. No, that's not perfect at all.
Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. With the deep state. 3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Not the
Lincoln
Rachel.
County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people.
These people are freaking out. They can only hold 50 people, and there are 50,000 people on their way.
Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that it's just...
It's crazy.
We can't cope with it.
One Facebook post, event post, and it's like a panic for a whole town.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And I'm...
Hold on, Mark. Group D, the defense.
I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and she was like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're gonna pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons. Not automatic weapons. Automated, whatever that is. No, instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing, or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group getting involved as well. The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching
Well, it
millions.
began as a joke, but now it's turned into something much more serious.
This is crazy. It's like it was on the news and everything. Was it year 2019? I forget what it said before. But yeah, now they're like warning people through the media, saying like don't go.
Campaigns by late night haha man number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
Who say they're interested just keeps growing. Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
You're a goddamn genius.
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously.
Why would they
Let the
wanna
training
use bots for that though? Why Why Russian bot? Why?
Begin.
So what did that say? Message from Raid High Command. Naruto runners. They're calling you Naruto runners. You're about to embark upon a great crusade towards we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The wholesome prayers of Reddit users everywhere march with you. With your fellow brothers on different sides in other countries, you will bring upon the alien revelation. This is crazy. The task will not be an easy one. Guards are well trained, well equipped, battle hardened. The year's 2019.
Begin.
You gotta train.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the raiders began training.
For their Naruto run.
For Area 51. So let's go. Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies. Pushing their
No way people were doing this in 2019.
Pushing their spirits.
This is 5 years ago.
Pushing their minds. Pushing their friends and family's patience to the limit.
Who wants to come with me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse.
I see.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees,
my
and that puts us
gosh.
on par with the world's largest standing army. So to
Wait,
coordinate all
what? I don't think actual 2 million people showed up. Do you?
standing army. So to coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Tiles, the Chads, the Crackheads,
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Florida Man, the Australians,
Oh my
the
gosh.
Reddit mods,
Okay, this thread is locked.
and the North Korean defectors. They all had their roles
Oh
to
my
play.
gosh,
So
they use
Godzilla
that
comes in from
K-drama.
the
It's
east
so
while the
funny.
Australians make a distraction that allows the minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being. Although, not everyone was as tech savvy. Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take him out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges, so.
But it's 2 weeks away, so. He's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized Alien Stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit, and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
and Matthew said. Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in.
Bud Light?
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for Alien Stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas. Welcome to
Okay,
Alien
but
Stock.
isn't the point is that you're going to Area 51? This is like totally changing the whole thing.
Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story. Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full...
Wait, at the bottom it says, I didn't insert the cricket noises that... Real crickets! There's a note at the bottom here behind me to say, I didn't insert the cricket noises. It's like, they're real.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even more...
A little LMN ended up spending or incurring expenses exceeding $109,000 while West spent up to $6,000 of her personal money. West said she had to mortgage her house and take out a loan against her family's business to put on the festival.
Mortgaging
Oh
her home.
no.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas, which has the former promoter of the first one and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess.
Yeah.
People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket, and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas. Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse,
I don't blame them. If they're not gonna do it at Area 51, you might as well go to the one that's like actually nice, than to the one in Rachel that can only host like 50 people safely.
Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah! Encore now has come to an abrupt halt.
Don't let the aliens get you, Ken.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know. To protect my mind from interference.
We have a wanderer.
Don't let me leave, Murph!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff.
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones.
Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life.
Okay.
Look at it.
She looks like she's on the biggest copium ever. Like, she's smiling, but her eyes are like, they look like they're ready to cry or something.
Highest high I've ever been in my life. Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here. You've done a lot of work in a very short
Oh,
period
the
of time.
porta potty.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly...
Yeah?
Toilets are here.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. You think of yourself as being around?
I do. Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
The Naruto run.
But don't let's forget, Hiko.
What's
Or
Hiko?
No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold. For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Hiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Hiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees. It's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here.
Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the first of a big thing.
But it wasn't. In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady
Oh,
believes
God.
that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen by
Matthew did
We
not
were going to go out
humble.
to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I
Makes
like
sense.
Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
The Las Vegas Alien stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Why are we zooming into the guy
Back
behind?
at military HQ. in
That is so
Nolan,
funny. He was supposed to go there. It was a curiosity post for what's going on in Area 51 and the aliens. It turned out nothing about that really, essentially. It became like a big party, but I guess he made a lot of money out of it from like one Facebook post. So that is
though
interesting.
operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone
Yeah, and we
across
learned nothing about Area 51.
the county. They were
At the
even
end.
infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a
Like a-
big undercover presence here.
Oh, what if they were at the party? What if actually most of them were actually undercover officers?
From the PR team, they posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Huh? You triggered my trap card!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, successfully having the tweet taken down, and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event.
Really? Did
Apology.
did they apologize for a tweet? But also, is this aircraft for real? For real? That looks like a that looks so different, right? It doesn't look like the design of it looks like a alien ship. That's crazy. Last night, a DVID SHUV employee posted a tweet that in no way supports the stance of Department of Defense. It was inappropriate and we apologize. They apologize for the tweet.
And forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The raid.
Did it even happen?
Are you coming?
Yeah.
The following is an accurate recreation of events. Okay. Movie time. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. No! No, this is anime. Naruto runners, careful. They made it in. The editing for this is crazy. We will be forced to open fire. What the general? They won't stop. They're teleporting. What does it say? It's all going according to my plan. Just do it. May my ancestors forgive me. The anime girl with the sniper. The editing for this is crazy. It's insane. Here, let me get smaller so I'm not hiding the subtitles so much.
そやつの目に砂を浴びせ鼻を折ります。はい。
Okay, does this really happen though? No. This is what was imagined. Did not happen. Soon. Oh my god. Ah!
Toilets are here.
No. Alien frost. Is he blowing up the whole place? And that place still remains. What is this? What is this? Casualty. Wait, it says casualty is 99%. No. Season 2. There's one survivor. The air? Monster Hunter? Wait, not Monster Hunter. Monster Drink. Is that healing pack? Go, 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 go. I really wonder what Area 51 is. Oh gosh, my eyes. Will it show us? The alien! They found the alien!
Thank you for saving us.
Is the alien gonna kill them?
We are so grateful and horny.
What?
And yes, we wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs. And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
I wouldn't quite like that, but it was pretty close to something like that.
No.
Although I guess you could say
doubt
that
it.
only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Well, a million people.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200 actually. But it's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
Okay.
Now throw him over!
The doggo!
People mostly behaved themselves.
There was a doggo.
I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So. Yeah.
But they
Okay, so the office is like, oh, we were expecting like 2 million, but there's 200. We chilling. We just vibing together.
Leave without a consolation prize. Get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were
That's kind of cool.
a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the aliens!
It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people.
It's like, I guess, a very interesting vlog, at least for vloggers. Because, you know, it can be like, oh, I went to the raid. It was, like, boring, but hey, it's a special episode.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No?
Any favorite anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone... Ah, just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Oh no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking. Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home.
She's gonna be okay. What if there's an auto
She
shot
gets charged
thing?
for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine. But soon it
And it was, they have the receipt right there. They were watching. She was doing it right in front of them.
was time to wrap
The
up.
storm is over.
Because everyone's moms were there to pick them up. And if they were late
Just few steps and you lose 1K. That's insane.
again, there would be big trouble.
Okay, good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
Nothing happened. The special vlog episode kind of day.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
We see,
What is
we've
that?
seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6. Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not?
Don't trust the internet polls, I guess. But what is the storm? There's now an event encouraging people to storm the Bermuda Triangle. More than 40,000 people have signed up. What, so 4 people are gonna show up? But what is this place that they went to? Loch Ness?
Loch Ness.
What is Loch Ness? It's in Scotland.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they
I
were
like how he
going.
said that.
Actual
Big
number
stone.
6. Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water. Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all.
Please help me.
Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event. But overall, everyone had a pretty good time. Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for? It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Okay, well, I'm glad no one actually got hurt by this gathering after a Facebook post. That would have not been good at all.
Lamau, remember when I said that we were going to do shorter videos and also more frequently?
Liar.
Looks like you fell for it. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
But I wonder about that the podcast that got deleted, right? That doesn't, or does that exist? And it was just edited funny just for the comedy of it, and it's actually available like the real episode. I don't know, but if it was put down, that is suspicious.
See you in the next one in 2 years. Or check out the incognito mode channel.
But yeah, I
that has
didn't
a
know
lot more upload.
that this kind of Facebook post gathering concerts off of it happened in year 2019, not too long ago.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you once again for a fun video, and thank you for watching this one with me today. Take good care of yourself and have a good night, good day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye.